Hi everybody, Tom here, Budo Academy. I'd like to thank everyone for their support. We really appreciate it, and we're going to give you a lesson today. Now, we're going to talk to you about a sete kata called Sampo Giri. Now, first, I want to claim right away that I am not a sete teacher. We are not a sete dojo. However, we do practice these because we feel they're important. And also being a Kempo teacher and a Kempo practitioner, I like to steal other people's stuff and use it, okay? So this is not a Muso Jikin Ishinru lesson. This is just a general swordsmanship lesson for general body movements using Sampo Giri from the sete set. Just want to get that out of the way first. Feel free to throw the comments down and have a good time with me, okay? Because I'm having a good time with this kata. So the kata, Sampo Giri, you have three enemies here. There's one, my first one's on my right, and then there's one on my left, and then there's one right in front of me. Now, with our first cut here, and I've seen it stop here, and I've also seen it come all the way through, whichever one you guys are doing, it doesn't really matter for this particular lesson. What the lesson is the footwork. Okay, so if I'm turning to my second opponent over here, I want to use my right foot and the handle in my right hand to lead into this cut. I'm going to tell you why. If I was to just blindly turn and raise up my sword to do, into my furikaburi to do a cut, well, that's a suicide move. I'm wide open right here for this enemy in front of me. You can cut anywhere he wants, okay? But if you turn the right foot as you turn, you're doing two things now at the same time. One, you're already pre-structuring your body for a good cut, because to do this cut while dragging this right foot behind is not going to be a good, strong cut. So what you want to do is bring both over. Now I've got my right foot already pointed at my enemy. All I have to do now is just bring my left foot over just a little bit to have a good cut. The other thing I'm doing is I'm bringing my handle in front of my face to protect myself somewhat in case I'm late. And as I'm doing that, if I get a sense that I'm really late, I can still cut across in a horizontal manner. Even though that's not the kata, these are things you think about when you practice swordsmanship, and EI is a feeling. Here, both, now drag the left foot over just a little bit to have a good cut. That alone could take you all day to practice that and have fun with that. You could also use the handle as a strike if the person's right on top of you by the time you turn around. Okay, so that's why we do that. Here, cut. You'll feel much more protected as you turn. Now I have one more enemy to deal with. That's this person over here. So what if I'm still late with this person? Okay, I'm not going to just turn and raise my sword and do my cut. I'm going to move my hips and take my cutting edge and face that towards that third person a little bit. At the same time, I'll move my left foot too. Okay? I'll bring my hakken up a little bit. I'm doing this. I'm already pre-structuring my body for this cut. And that's why I like this kata, to teach these concepts. Not to really perform the cuts perfectly, but to perform the body mechanics perfectly. That way you're prepared for any cut you need to do. Okay? I'm already moving this foot. Let's say my enemy moves to my right a little bit more. I'm prepared for that because my left foot is already moved, and I can cut here too. And I won't be awkward. My knees won't be locked up or left behind. Okay, guys, so when you practice any waza, I'm just using Sampo Giri as an example in a non-sete fashion, obviously. Turn that foot. And you can have fun with this. You can change up all the angles. Hope this helps. It's a quick little lesson on footwork more than swordsmanship. But it is swordsmanship because without good contact with the earth, you're not going to have good anything. So thanks again for your support, guys. I'll talk to you soon.